Hey guys, Matt Sciencraft here, and today we are in a super flat world that doesn't look particularly snowy, but figured I might want to use this for other times. So, today I have lined up a few different ways to give your friends on a server or a realm or whatever presents. Um, so, a few of them are like actually like all of them you would probably want to receive. A few of them are a bit more diabolical than others. Um, so I guess let's just go ahead and get started. Now, here, this is one that isn't as nice to receive, but I mean, it's always free stuff, so I mean, hey, beggars can't be choosers. Um, so here you basically build up a giant wall of concrete powder or gravel or sand, and I always use the yellow and red for presents just for consistency. You can always change it up. Um, but here the trick is you want to really just like build up their expectations. You have this giant wall here, and when you pull the lever, it reveals a room full of mobs. Now, you can either do this and put a chest with a great present in it, or you could not put the room in and just put in a chest with something not as fantastic. Um, I did both here just because I felt like it. Now, the thing about this is, if you just leave this room long enough in the day, a bunch of mobs should spawn in it, so you don't need to, like, hook it up to a spawner or anything. How are you not? There we go. You don't need to hook it up to a spawner or anything. Um, because it's pitch black in there, the mobs should spawn naturally. Now, here, this one works well if you know that your friend is going to be on the server for a long time, and especially if they either live on top of a mountain or in a tower, such as somewhere high up. So basically just build this. These two pistons are sticky pistons, and the observers are facing away from the pistons. Um, you can use any type of rail. I used the powered rail just because it keeps the minecart on it better. And then you just put a minecart with a chest in it and whatever you want to send to them. And then to send it off, you just cause an update. So I'll grab a flint and steel. And I can't do that. Okay. Just cause it to update. Shoot. Ah, this was not thought through. Should be good from here on out. And then it'll run into whatever they're working on or building or whatever. And they'll it's you could set it up so that it looks like Santa's sleigh with like honey blocks, and you can send it in the other direction. So there, yeah, see, as soon as it runs into something, it stops. So then, next up, we have this. Now, this is this is something that I would always love to receive. We open it up, and inside we have a dog an untamed dog, by the way, a bunch of bones, and an anvil and name tag. So it's basically the gift of a pet. It's the Minecraft equivalent of getting a free puppy. And I put a lantern in here just so that it's not dark. Now here, if you really want to be boring, you can just put it into a chest under a tree. This tree works best for if you're putting it outside, and I'm planning on putting a tutorial on how to build this specific kind of tree next week. And then this one works well if it's inside their base, and you can also use a name tag that looks like, well, a tag, because it's a tag. And then you just build something like this, and this will usually work because most people have bases at least 3 blocks tall. And if you're on the Hermitcraft server, like 30. So this will fit in most bases. And then if they have a huge base and you're able to fit that inside, I would always prefer to put that one up to this one, just because that one looks more like a Christmas tree. Now, all of the rest of these are of the slightly annoying or like messing with them, but you're still giving them a present kind of a thing. So we'll go ahead and press this button, and you can clearly hear the TNT inside. And it goes off, and whoops, I wanted to press the other button. And because TNT now drops everything that it explodes, the way this was built, hold on. The way this was built, you just put a chest down, put whatever you want to go in the chest, whatever you want to give them. All of these gifts are like for the redstoner. Then you build the gift up around it. And it can be any set of colors, materials, whatever. Now you build the gift, and then what you want to do is you want to put a piece of TNT in here. Then put the wool down, then put the button down, and then put a sign that tells them to press the button. Now over here, there's a block of diamonds, so that's something else you can do. If you want to give them a single block of something, then you can do that. Oh wow, that was a really clean explosion. Wow. Oh, it's probably because the diamond has more blast resistance than the chest. So yeah. Now, this last one here, this I actually took inspiration from my brother's unnatural love of Bed Wars. So if we break through here, you can see there's some wood there. We break through the wood, there's a giant thing of water. Now, I put sea pickles in so that you can see inside. You don't have to do that. You can make it pitch black if you want to. Now, if they have sponges, then they can clear this out if it's like later game. But if they don't, then they have to mine through the obsidian to find there's a chest. Now, if they don't mine in from the top, they're going to discover they have another block of obsidian to mine through in order to open the chest. Or I guess they could just break the chest. But if they're the kind of person that will play along, then they'll break the second block. And then you always want to put something really good in here if you want to keep them not only on the server, but like as a friend. Um, so that's this is maybe honestly the lower threshold for what you could put in here. Always give them something worth spending all that time for. Um, and they will have a lot to clean up. Because, I mean, you built this giant thing outside their base, full of water and obsidian and whatnot. It's just a huge mess to clean up. Um, so, honestly, of all of them, this one would be the one that I would be most excited to get. Um, I would have the most fun receiving this or this. And this one is, honestly, as I said, kind of a pain. This is the kind of gift that, again, if you watch Hermitcraft, this is the kind of gift that Grian would give. So, yeah. He also, I mean, that one includes TNT, so he might go for that one. Um, but, yeah. If you, sorry. So if you enjoyed, then please leave a like, and if you
Definitely
haven't
like.
yet, then subscribe for weekly Minecraft videos,
I
and
subscribed twice.
I will see you next week. Bye.